Today we've got the Instinctive Heroes event. We'll throw the graphic up on the screen right now. So the event starts today, May 2nd, ends on May 8th. This one here is for Team Instinct. And similar to how the Mystic event was focused on evolutions, this one seems to revolve a little more around hatching eggs. So I'll be honest, not entirely sure how I feel about that. But we have special research featuring Spark that will lead to us being able to catch an Alikid, which can be shiny with a Spark themed accessory. We also have the release of La Vesta in Pokemon Go, which evolves into Volcarona, and you can see there's double XP and Stardust for hatching Pokemon. Increased chance of hatching shiny Pokemon from 2K, 5K, and 10 kilometer eggs. Uh, Something I found a little bit weird about that I'll get into shortly. And 7K eggs. You can see what's hatching there. Some highlights for me. Mime Junior definitely. XU, yeah. Timber, I'd love to be able to hatch for the XLs. And Shiny Mantike for the first time is available with this event. So back to the event bonuses where it mentions increased chance of hatching shiny Pokemon. If you see down the bottom there, it appears from how they've worded it here that La Vesta is going to be the only thing available in the 2K, 5K, and 10 kilometer egg pools, which can't be shiny. It's probably wrong, but they could have made that a little bit clearer. And then we have field research tasks. One here, and I'm hoping the task isn't going to be too strenuous, but I'd really encourage you to focus on Chimeco and stack those for future Stardust events. So with that, let's get into these tasks. And again, like the last time, I'll see if I can knock it out in a day and maybe get a shiny Elekid. You never know, right? Uh, so first steps for page one: make 10 nice throws, catch 20 Pokemon, spin 10 Pokestops. It's not very hard, but I shall spin a couple of Pokestops. So there should be field research tasks, and naturally that was to be expected. Hatch 2 eggs on the first one. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of eggs on there. Might just stick on the rest. One more stop to spin, and that's first page done. Execute. Could be shiny. I think, well, I think the Hundo's like 501 or something like that for execute. I can't remember, it's been a while. Definitely not that. Okay. Thank you, Niantic, for my free incubator. Hatch one egg. Yep. Knew that was going to be coming. Spin 20 Pokestops and use 15 raspberries to help catch Pokemon. Cool as. How far am I away from hatching an egg? A little bit to go yet. Okay, so I just picked up another hatch 2 eggs task. I do kind of want to see if there's others out there, so I'm going to delete one of those for now and see if I can pick up something new. Cool, well, I'm well and truly into it now, but decided to keep binning tasks till I got something different. Spun like 40 something stops by now and finally got a mix. So hatch 1, hatch 2, and hatch 3. I've still got a hatch and egg. That's plus the playing in town too, but I've got just over a K left to go and yeah, see what happens. Just got a couple eggs hatching now, finally. So we can get on to that next page. 3 Marini in a row. Hatch 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg. Anything good? No, and nah. Sweet as. Oh, first thing, we'll claim this. And we get a ferroseed. It's always nice. Great, and on to the next page we have 5 candies exploring with your buddy. Catch 30 Pokemon and hatch 3 eggs. Okay, well, let's go ahead and claim these. So the top one was hatch 2 eggs. Chimeko, beautiful. We want hatch 3 eggs is Magneton. I'll save that too. It's the first stage evolution, so bit more dust. And Mantine, which can be shiny. That one's a hatch an egg. Note to self: delete all hatching eggs. Okay, the walk is not quite over yet, so I will go ahead and we'll swap back to our trusty Gary. Let's feed him a quick puffin. Already earned the candy. Oh, that's good. That's beautiful. And now for the hard bit. Let's go catch 30 Pokemon. Okay, so now that we've got some other eggs to have a look at, so yeah, game confirmed, but it looks very, very rare. And you have no idea why, to be honest. If it's going to be a brand new Pokemon, but make it that hard to get. Look, every 5, maybe 10k eggs. It's rarer than a Riolu and a 10k egg, but why? Drop a new mon and don't give us a chance to catch it. Anyway, as you can see, nothing new on the nearby, so they can't be in the wild. But yeah, that's just something I don't understand with this game at the moment. Why does it have to be so rare? Sweet. So now we've done those 3 tasks for page 3, and oh, could this be the last page? Chances could be the last page, so that might be the other kid down there. Or maybe a free La Vista. What have we got? It's our other kid. I'm trying to pick what the item is. Oh, it's that little thing on its band, on its arm there. I guess, perhaps a little anticlimactic on my part. Let's take a look at what he is. Well, I only really care what he's going to give me at the end. Bit of dust and a tiny little bit of XP. Nothing out of the ordinary. But that's it. That is the research done. That wasn't very difficult at all. I gained a little bit of walking, but besides that, nothing else really to report. Well, at least I didn't think there'd be anything to report. But today's now the day after the event, and something that I'd like to talk about. More than likely, you've probably clicked on this video because of the title, and yes, correct. I did hatch over 240 eggs during the event. There was a very few specific things that I was keen to try and get myself. Let's go through what I did hatch. So if I go here, let's look up hatched and age 0 to 7. 243 eggs were hatched. between now and 7 days ago. Marini, the three Marini, if you remember from earlier in the video, these were the first three. With this, if I go ahead and add and shiny, I did manage to get two shinies, a Riolu and an Axew, which I'm pretty happy about. If I search 4 stars, I did get one 4 star. Now, I do have another filter that I created down here. I called it Instinct. So what this one is basically all the eggs that I've hatched minus what was available in the 7k egg pool. Now with the 7k egg pool, they and the 10k egg pool, they did both share XU, so I couldn't filter out those. It reads the 150 eggs hatched, and you've already seen the two shinies that I got, and also remembering at the same time that these are the egg pools that we're supposed to have had the increased shiny rate. So 2 out of 150, and if you have a look there, you can see that I got the one and only La Vesta. It really shouldn't have been this hard. I think by the time that I actually hatched this particular La Vesta, I was at 112 or 113 eggs, somewhere around there. So I'm not sure about anyone else, but that was the experience that I had with this event. Hatching as many eggs as I did certainly wasn't the plan, but I was very keen at the same time just to see how rare that La Festa was going to be. And I'm actually really keen to hear what other people's experiences are with it as well. It had been reported that the hatch rate for getting a La Vesta from the hatches was, I think, maybe greater or just a little bit less than 1%. 1 out of 113 eggs, or I mean, if I go with my total, one out of 150 eggs or so, yeah, sums it up pretty nicely. So I'll be honest, I myself am not too sure how I feel about that personally. Um, Aside from really disappointed, to be honest, I think that's just crap. It's pretty gutting, especially for um, anyone out there who did try particularly hard to get it, with likely no reward. So yeah, hatching eggs for events, it's always going to be a bit of a give and take. Uh, Never really worth it in my opinion. Um, but there have been a few times where I have come away with some wins. This event wasn't one of them. I was already kind of disappointed with the event as it was to start off with. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. 240 something eggs, two shinies, one hundo, one La Vista. I guess from here, let's see what the Valor event brings on Thursday when that kicks in.